shorter lifespan, but really, the van's 2012, and we're still getting tyres that are good for 60,000 miles. And really, are we going to own it for 60,000 miles? That becomes questionable. Oh, we're full. That's kind of a problem. I need to back off. There you go. Okay, I'm going to leave that there, because I can't really do much with it. And I do need to check on where the best straw prices are. 59 at exports, 61 at the bales market. Okay, we'll take it to the bales market. They're about the same. So anyway, yes. So gonna get some expensive tyres. But Mrs. Osa's calculated what our finances actually look like at the moment. I might be able to buy a PC earlier next month than was expected. Also, next month's a 5 paycheck month, so we base our budget on a 4-week month, a 4 paycheck month. So when there's a 5th paycheck, there's the percentage stuff. Obviously, taxes still come out of it. 401k investments still come out of it.
Oh yeah, I got this so much.
And a couple of other things still come out of it because we pay those weekly. But it usually leaves probably about 60% of the check is not standard budget items, so it makes up for saving money for projects like fixing the drainage in the basement or making a utility room in the basement, all sorts of things like that. So next month is 5 paychecks, and that could mean get myself a PC. Now, press that button. Yeah, that's a good start. Press that button. Press that button again, and we just got 15,000, almost 16,000. No, actually 17,000 from a full truckload of straw. So we should have a lot more of that. Although I won't be selling any more straw today. Who needs to be unloaded? Oh. Yeah. The harvester needs to be unloaded again. Unfortunately, the truck is full. I don't really have much in the way of haulage equipment to get another trailer on scene. So, let's race this back to the farm. I think as soon as we get onto the field, that'll be fine. The harvester has finished. Hedge. Finished doing its the end of the row. At least we had that much room. So that can turn off, and that is facing the wrong way. Oh, backwards, forwards, please.
I need to do that. Because I need to go fast.
That's actually quite convenient. Actually, not quite convenient. But the fact that the harvest has stopped is kind of useful, because it does mean we can go and get the extra bales from the headland. Oh, come on, truck. So this truck I am finding is a little bit underpowered. But it is what it is. And at least we don't have to drive down the road where there's hills. And once we get up to speed, it should hold speed fairly well. Oh, nearly lost it. Still need to tidy up this top end here. Chop down some more trees would be fun. Although we're really in agricultural time, it's not time to chop down trees.
Okay, then. We can do it.
Okay.
Oh, there's a hill. Cool. He's going right.
Oh no.
Oh. I pulled too far forward. There we go.
It's going bad.
Okay, spill the barley. How is that production coming on
that's
now?
Good. That's good.
Being
Still
120,000 litres of barley already. I think we started empty, so
You don't play geometry guys now?
No.
that's 120,000 since we started the harvest. And probably more than that. Because obviously the production is running, so it's using it as we go. Guys! Okay, so gonna have to go the long way around because harvest is coming back towards us. Oh, we're getting to the longer rows though. Obviously, there isn't a risk with the round baler with the wrapper. Obviously, there's a delay between finishing the bale and dropping it, so you can end up wrapping the bale on a turn at the end of the field. With the square baler, that's not a problem. You're going to as you finish the bale, you can only push bales out as you're picking up more straw. So it'll never drop a bale at the end of a row. Stop and go and underneath. There we go.
I'm gonna make the dude and I a quesadilla. Because Mom said we could.
Is there enough? I don't know. She makes decisions to make breakfast without checking that we've got all the components. Anyway, It's almost to the end. That is empty. Is that empty? Yeah, I guess it is. Well, I guess I can turn around here, because obviously harvester's going to be over there somewhere. Okay, let's go grab the last of the bales around the edge. Oh. There we go. And some of these might actually be end row, like this one. I think we got to the top when it comes to bale collecting. And yes, we don't have enough taco shells to make quesadillas, surprise. And she's probably not going to get any more out of the freezer. Okay, this is as far as we got. So as I said, we're just going to clean these off, and then I think I want to sell some more flour. I mean, obviously we don't have to sell it all today, but I've been neglecting that duty. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that's going to be a bit fun. Can I get close enough to that without killing any straw? Yes. Well, that was fortunate. Okay. And back down the hill again. The good thing about having a big field like this is there's far less wastage doing corners. We've only got a limited number of corners in this field. Okay, I think we've got a couple more down here. Should I get the rest that are actually done already? Oh dear, that was me not paying attention. Oops. Well, lost a little bit of barley there. And 3 and oh, and the truck's probably in the way. Or maybe not. Cosplay dude has figured out how to get past it. So wait till this drops, and oh yeah, Harvester does reckon he's blocked by that thing. Massey Ferguson truck. that one. So how's that looking? We've got to get 8 more. I think if I park it in the middle here, that should be just fine. Okay, so Baler can continue unabated. I don't have any jobs for you. Let's ship some more flour. I mean, it does mean we're going to end up with more money in the bank, which I like. Technically, we're getting paid for the barley, although it's last year's barley, not this year's. Do with an improvement in sound on this, I think. The actual travel speed is good. Problem is if you set vehicle's maximum speed too high, the game physics can't really cope with it. So having a 100-mile-an-hour truck or car, you're gonna lose control. You're going to end up crashing into all the things, and 50's kind of good, I think. Okay, what's still going? Why are only 2 things listed? Oh, because they are. Just not thinking about that. I really don't know how this detects things. But that seems fine. We'll let it load up from the N2. They spawn again. Spawn again. Come on. There we go. So that'll take a little while. It just occurred to me that I don't have to sit there watching that load. We're going to have, obviously we have to drive it. I have to supervise the emptying of it. But filling it up is not a task I have to sit and watch. So tractor should be up to the next cut-in now. 23, 4, 5. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of sort of video builds, and quite frankly, it really does look like I don't need to over-specify what I'm getting. PC I have at the moment is an 8th generation i7. Playing Farm Sim and streaming isn't really taxing on the processor. So theoretically I could get away with an i5 or a Ryzen 5 just to do the tasks I do. I'm not doing lots of heavy work. If I'm playing a game, I may be running some streaming software, but it's It's not very taxing. That's 26. Unfortunately, I could drive close and just grab the last two on the Baler before she turns around. Let's go. Boop, and we're full. Haha. So, as not promised, I'm going to sell some bales. Looks like the truck's full. Oh, the last week, I didn't go to church last week. Was it last week or the week before? Because of my man flu. And Mrs. Osa took the kids to Bob Evans. And the small dude usually has a children's meal. But he decided he wanted the sort of bacon, egg and hash brown burger. That's quite a big thing. We sort of, well, okay. He ended up eating all of it. And then at the end he said, can I have my cookie now? He said, unfortunately, you just had an adult meal. And adult meals don't come with cookies. You have to get a child meal for that. So it's like, oh. They have the really big cookies at Bob Evans. So, yeah. Now that's going to be a challenge for him. Do I have the big people meal, have a massive burger and fries, or do I have the child's meal and get a cookie at the end of it? Kind of thinking the Baler might catch up with the Harvester. The Baler's running at 11 miles an hour. Harvester is at 0 and complaining about needing to be unloaded again. Okay. I will do that as soon as I get the class tractor back to the farm. I think we can call that done with for now. And you need to find the harvester, which is probably somewhere sharp on the left. Oh yeah. Now he's getting to the longest rows, so emptying is going to involve some driving. We're also getting close to the end of the day. Oh well. Actually, this hasn't been too bad of a day. Obviously, we started out harvesting the canola. That's all done. And processing. And next thing is to get all this done. And I think we're possibly a good way through the field, I would guess. Dude, you can't take the harvester anyway. You're in an island. I'm not full, so I could just leave him. I think I might need to reverse. So Harvester tends to take a very steep left-hander to get back in the row.